Hello, I'm here at Thomas Bold C10 Primark on this very busy, noisy Wednesday afternoon. Well, I said yesterday, when is someone going to make a video extolling the virtues of cultural change? I know they're not going to do one. I say it really just to put them on the spot and show them for what they are, right? They have no intentions whatsoever, those I rightfully criticise, of ever discussing the cultural transformation our glorious city and Cherry City Centre are undergoing. They're never going to discuss it. It's just going to remain silent, ladies and gentlemen, in the hope people just accept it, roll over, and end up having their unique character, status and identity taken from them, like other communities sadly did years ago. They just accepted it. Well, not so much accepted it, they waited for their politicians to address it. They didn't. They let them down, they ignored them. They didn't have a Joe Owens in their corner. So maybe they're just going to ignore it in the hope, like I say, the good people of Liverpool accept it, which I don't believe that's ever happening. Or I get fed up and stop making these videos. That's never happening, right? So when I say, when's someone going to make a video, or where are all these videos on the internet extolling the virtues of cultural change, I'm really just poking fun at them, really, right? I'm really just poking fun, right? So just bear with me when I say that. I'm just poking fun at them. They've no intention whatsoever of addressing the thorny issue of cultural change. They're just going to ignore it, ladies and gentlemen. As I say, in the hope I either get fed up making these videos and go home, or the good people of Liverpool roll over and accept it, which is never happening. Not while I'm here anyway, right? The good people of Liverpool know they've got Joe Owens in their corner, right? I'm not going to abandon them. I'm going nowhere. I will continue to make these videos. I will continue to stand up for my city and my fellow Scouts brothers and sisters. I will oppose cultural change, and I will put these politicians on the spot. I will continue to do so, because trust me, ladies and gentlemen, the way cultural change is sweeping across our glorious city, our Cherry City Centre, people are not happy, they don't like it. And come election time, let's hope this reflects in votes, ladies and gentlemen, right? Because if it doesn't reflect in votes, nothing's going to change. They will let cultural change sweep across our glorious city, our Cherry City Centre, changing it forever, and they won't bat an eyelid. As long as their career is intact, they don't care, right? They, trust me, they don't care. All they care about is themselves. And so, while Joe Owens is here, the good people of Liverpool know they've got someone in their corner opposing further cultural change. It's getting really busy, ladies and gentlemen, really busy. So, as I say, when I made that video yesterday, I know none of them are ever going to make a video extolling the virtues of cultural change or opposing further cultural change. They're going to do neither. They're not going to do any videos as such. They're just going to ignore what is happening. Like I say, in the hope either I get fed up, pack in and go home, or the good people of Liverpool roll over and accept it, which I don't believe is ever happening, right? See, like I've said, we're in possession, metaphorically speaking, of a crystal ball. Other communities weren't. They weren't blessed with being in possession of a crystal ball, right? We are. We know what's on the way, how it unfolds, and the end result. We would be mad, literally mad, not to heed this warning, right? But like I say, I do believe the good people of Liverpool can now see what is happening and the threat we face. Long term, this poses a threat to our city's cultural identity, without a doubt, right? Anyone that says it doesn't, has only got to look at what's happened to London, Birmingham, Leicester, and many other once unique places that were changed, right? They've lost their unique status, character, identity. They've lost it, right? We're pre-warned. So, given that, it would be foolish of us not to heed this warning. Because once cultural change sinks its roots so deep, new arrivals are in the driving seat. There is no changing it back, ladies and gentlemen. There's no cultural rewind. It's not happening. And so that's why we must oppose further cultural change. Because, like I said before, new arrivals here in our city, they're giving nothing back, right? They're not messing about. They're playing for keeps. They have no intentions whatsoever of giving anything back. What they take, they'll be keeping. And when I say what they take, in the sense of more Scouse homes, more Scouse streets, more Scouse communities, you know where I'm coming from, ladies and gentlemen. The good people of Liverpool know where Joe Owens is coming from. There is a deluge of new arrivals coming into our glorious city and our cherished city centre, changing long-standing proud Scouse communities more and more by the day. And if it's not opposed, trust me, ladies and gentlemen, long term, this will be disastrous for our city. There's no ifs or buts about it. It will be disastrous. There's no rewind. That's what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen. There's no cultural rewind where we can rewind it back to the Scouse fam. Once that option's gone, we're finished, we're doomed. We can't allow this to happen. We must oppose further cultural change, right? Like I've said, new arrivals aren't messing about, they're playing for keeps. They're handing nothing back, ladies and gentlemen. I come down here to Liverpool City Centre and I see on a regular basis, I see what's happening daily, right? There is a change underway. Where's our glorious city, our cherished city centre going to be in 5 to 10 years' time? It doesn't bear thinking about. You can see how fast the change is happening now. What's going to happen in 5 or 10 years? Where is our city and our cherished city centre going to be? So we know where it's going to be. More and more long-standing proud Scouse communities will be changed. They'll be changed into different places. Like what's happened to London, all the boroughs of London have been changed. Leicester, Birmingham, Manchester, large parts of Bradford, Oldham, Burnley, and so on and so on. They've been changed, ladies and gentlemen. I know I repeat myself. I know I keep saying the same things, but I have to. Because this is serious, that's what I'm saying. I have to repeat myself. Because this is serious, what is happening. There is no rewind, ladies and gentlemen. Once we're out the driving seat, the new arrivals are in it, and they're giving nothing back. Remember that. They will be giving nothing back. This city belongs to our children, grandchildren, and all those amazing Scousers yet to be born. Remember, say no to cultural change, yes to Scouse pride. Shout it out loud, Scouse and proud. Okay, thank you.